Hello everyone, welcome to the Rocket MV Virtual University. In this session, I will show you how to back up your U2 automatic data encryption artifacts. My name is Cheng Jiang. I'm a software engineer and work in the Rocket Dalian office. I'm very excited to have this chance to show you U2 automatic data encryption. I hope to get your feedback and answer your questions through this session. Why back up ADE artifacts? Automatic data encryption brings us benefits for data protection, but if certain components of an ADE solution are lost, it could be catastrophic and prevent you from decrypting your business data. So, having a backup of ADE components is vital to maintain the integrity and availability of your secured business data. If your encryption system crashes or is impacted by a disaster, you can easily recover from data loss by restoring the backup files. You might also need to back up your ADE in order to migrate encrypted data to another system. This way, you won't have to recreate everything from scratch. So, what do we need to back up in terms of ADE? The first is the key store file, which stores the encryption keys and wallets. The second is Encryption file, which stores the encrypted file metadata. The last one is about backing up the master key for Unidata and Universe. For Unidata, you need to back up the product info file. And for Universe, you need to back up the .uvconfig file. What methods do we have to back them up? At the operating system level, you need to back up these files listed here on the slide. This backup method is relatively easy. It's only a matter of ensuring the above files are included in an already existing backup process. However, if you are recovering a server from a disaster event or migrating to a new server, then an additional step is needed to retag these ADE files. That's because the Encryption and keystore files can contain system-specific tags for the system they are running on. These system-specific tags stop the files from being accessed if they are stolen and placed on another system. So, you must perform a retag operation to activate them. The other way to back up your ADE artifacts is to use our U2 Encryption Manager utility called eCommand. Starting from Unidata 7.2 and Universe 10.3, the eCommand tool provides a method of backing up the encryption key file and the metadata file. To ensure the security of the encrypted files by design, eCommand doesn't back up the master key, so you need to perform a backup of the master key file separately. However, a benefit of this approach is that the encryption key file and the metadata file can be used anywhere seamlessly with the same master key, without the need to retag even for migration and disaster recovery. Moreover, for a migration scenario, in some cases you may need to change the owner of a key store. For example, if you are migrating from a Linux server to a Windows server with the requirement of changing the owner from root to admin, eCommand provides the option to do so easily. Next, I will give you a demo about backing up ADE artifacts we discussed here. The following demonstration will be done on the Unidata, and the process of backup also applies to the Universe. I'm going to use the eCommand utility to manage backing up and restoring the key store and the metadata store. You can also use xadmin to perform these tasks. To export encryption metadata to a file, use the export option. And you must provide the master key, my key, and -p followed by the master key passwords U2 Rocket MK. Finally, specify the file name to be output like this. It's better to specify the backup date in the file name. When the command is executed successfully, we have completed the backup of the key store and the metadata store. At the same time, you should back up the product info or UV-config file, which stores the master key and labeled in the same way to match it to the correct export file. Next, we can recover it to the original system or migrate it to another system. Import a backup key store to the target system, so we don't have to recreate everything from scratch. I'm going to migrate the key store to a new system. Before we import the backup file, we must do two things in another system. The first important thing is to create the same master key. Use command conf command -m mykey -p u2rocket mk. If you don't want to set the second password, you can press Enter to continue. Enter Yes to proceed. Master key setup is done. Then, create the key store files with -command -gen key store. Stop and restart the unit data for the master key to take effect. Now, migrating the backup file to the target system. Use command -command -import. Specify the master key, mykey, and the password u2rocket mk. Since the two files paths are inconsistent, I will use option change path to change the file path. Finally, specify the backup file. After the execution is successful, we can query the key store to check it. Run command list encryption key. We can see the information of all keys migrated and find that the company file path is changed to the current path. Because the company file is encrypted, I will also migrate it. Copy them directly to the target system. Run command list encryption file company. You will see that the same file is also encrypted. We can also use the migrated key store to encrypt other files in the new system. For example, we encrypt the customer file and the demo account. We can see that it can be encrypted successfully. It's important to maintain good backups of your data as well as system files like the ADE files key store. Back up your key store and method store on a regular basis, preferably after every change. For example, when you add an encryption key with an up-to-date backup, you can always recover your key store from data loss. Remember that the master key is used in all encryption operations, so you must also back up your master key. Okay, that's it for the backup.